we'll see. Well, maybe live.
Oh god.
Oh no.
It's the internet.
I don't know if it's the
I
internet
haven't
yet.
done this internet thing in a while. I forgot what it's like. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say?
Just act natural.
It's not true.
Go to sleep?
Yes. You have to be the most rageful, rudest version of yourself as possible.
That sounds awful.
I already closed my work laptop, so
Oh, I mean, I did too about 5 minutes ago.
I feel ya.
You know,
Ugh.
it's been a day.
yeah. If it makes you feel better, Ash is still working, and it's his birthday.
Oh no!
Bullshit.
Today is
Yeah.
Ash's birthday.
It is, but he didn't take it off despite me telling him to. And then they're a Japanese-owned company, so periodically they have meetings with Japan, and the only times at work are like
like, yeah.
6 to like 8ish.
Yep.
Mhm.
So meeting with Japan.
Oh, poor guy.
Like, I'm sorry, dear.
Also, noob move not to take your birthday off.
Yeah, for
Right,
real.
like,
Yeah.
look, I don't know
I
what's
didn't
wrong
take
with
mine
him.
off. I don't think I took
Yeah,
mine off
well.
this year.
I get mine off.
Yours was on a Sunday.
My company gives us an extra day of PTO specifically to take on our birthday.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They used to have that, and then they got rid of it because you only got it if you were there 10 years or more.
Holy shit!
So instead, they got rid of it and gave everybody the week between Christmas and New Year's off, which is
I'd rather
much
have that.
better.
Yeah.
That's legit. I can't be
Yeah.
angry there because my birthday would have fallen there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Suckers. Christmas babies.
Drag.
Yeah, whereas mine is like one of the busiest weeks ever for any industry because everyone's coming back from holidays.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, the full first week of the month? Yeah, I guess we should probably work.
Yeah. Mine's in the middle of the summer,
Yeah.
which it shouldn't be busy at work at that time, but it always ends up being busy. And everybody's like, why is it busy right now? It shouldn't be.
Maybe you should just like all reevaluate. This is also busy.
Just set it on. Be like, we're not doing things this time.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Sorry. This is a week where nothing is happening. So you all have to just do your stuff early or wait.
Oh,
Listen.
I guess I'm too loud for the dog. You just walked across the room to get away from me. You too, kid.
Oh,
Ruined his nap.
unbelievable. Mine
Poor
squeezed himself
dog.
into my chair, trying to fit in there. All right. Hello, everyone. We should be live and should be good. And welcome.
I believe we are live now.
Wonderful. Don't mind us just chatting for the first 5 minutes while our stream catches up to us. Welcome to another episode of Decisions and Dragons. No, I am not doing the head shake because
It's
I'm just
Cujo's
not.
thing. I don't want
Trademark Cujo.
Yes, it is trademarked, and technically this is not Decisions and Dragons. This is B Plot Pirates, so I don't have to do it.
It's the P plot.
Hey!
Yeah.
The C
I'm going
plot?
home now.
No, we're the C plot because we're on the sea?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I like that one more.
I think you
Yes.
both should be ashamed of yourself. But continue.
We all know that it's really the R plot.
That's the joke I was gonna make next. Alright, well, as you can see, yes, we are out without our fearless DM this week. So we will be doing some B plot pirates. Or C plot pirates, or R, or whatever you would like, whatever letter you want to add it to. So yeah, we are going to be playing our pirate crew. Decisions and Dragons, just to start with some announcements, Decisions and Dragons will be back 2 weeks from tonight, unless the group decides that they would like to stream next week. Otherwise, we will be taking a small hiatus just because 2 of us will be
In
not
a different state.
in a different state and not at a computer. So yeah. Also, before we get into this, keep an eye out on our socials as we go into October, spooky season. Not only we might end up doing some spooky tabletop RPG games, we might do some spooky video games again, as well as we will be ramping up our stuff for Extra Life. As we really only have a month.
Don't remind me.
God.
You're the most prepared out of all of us. I can guarantee it.
I know.
Out of all of us, you are the most prepared.
I still do not feel prepared at all for that, though.
Yeah, I don't feel prepared at all. So that'll be
Fine.
fun.
Everything's fine.
Just wing it for 5 hours. I do it all the time.
Fine.
It's fine.
Sam does it
I-
every other Sunday.
I do it every other Sunday. I
Yeah.
just make shit up. You think I prepare? That's not true. I do prepare. Sometimes.
Just battle royale it. Just
Yeah,
there you go. There's a bunch
exactly.
of monsters, and you just fight them.
Fight them. And then
Done.
fight each other. And then we're good.
Nope.
You should have
Um,
brackets.
That would be fun, though, for an Extra Life is do a battle royale.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah.
be fun. Something maybe to think of for next year.
Mhm.
But yes, so keep an eye out for Extra Life things and incentives and anything else we decide to do. Yay! But without further ado, we shall start Decisions and Dragons Pirates Edition. Last time we saw our band of pirates. They had been acquired by a rather nasty pirate crew, and who are a bunch of dicks, and
Only mostly.
only mostly.
There were a couple somewhat nice ones.
There was what's her name, Rosie Palmer or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Rosie.
Rosie Cusswell.
Yes, that. Sure.
A
the
true
Riveter,
pirate
got
name,
it.
if ever there was one.
Who could be terrible but has such a good name that it makes up for it a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah. And after some everyday, run-of-the-mill chores and etc., we came across we finally were able to chase down another ship, board them, and attack. After the party was significantly slashed and stabbed and ambushed by the other crew's insane rogue, or whatever the hell she was, we did manage to win and acquired a second ship. However, before our party could find freedom on said ship, the first mate, Mr. Plug, called dibs, and the crew was separated, split in half from the original Wormwood, to this new vessel, since unnamed. I don't remember what the ship was originally called.
It never came up.
Okay, never came up. Doesn't matter. Currently unnamed vessel. And we begin our story. The party has been sailing under the watchful eye of Mr. Plug for about 5 days. Utilizing what rations and food and fresh water were on the newly acquired boat, after splitting up the bounty with the crew of the Wormwood. About 4 days after your skirmish with said crew, the ships, you were sailing in tandem with one another for the most part, the new ship lagging slightly with some damage having been done in the battle and just overall needed repairs. If you all remember, the Wormwood had caught up to this vessel pretty quickly initially, and you have seen that it's for a reason. Not so much sinking worthy injuries to the boat, but definitely things that need to be addressed and fixed for it to be, for it to be able to sail the wide seas of this world without a concern for sinking. However, as the two ships continued to head towards the nearest port, The new ship has begun to lag, and after a missed opportunity to catch the evening wind, the Wormwood gained a bit of a heading and left you all with a message to catch up at the nearest port. The Wormwood has gone on to meet your crew at port when you stop lagging behind, and unfortunately, Mr. Plug has let his distaste for you bubble to the surface slightly, blaming most of his crew, of which you are the majority, for the lag and being left behind. Your routines have not changed. You are still rotating duties up in the sails, cleaning the decks, watch duty during the day and the night. And as the Wormwood has vanished pretty much into the distance, Mr. Plug has been treating the new ship as his own, despite the lacking title of captain. As you all have been going through, there are, Dustin, how many? You sent me the list of people. It is your group plus Mr. Plug, Mr. Scourge, Crimson Cog, Sandra Quinn, Fishguts Croup, and Rosie Cuswell is also on your ship. Along with your group. If you need to know what they do on the ship, ask Dustin, because he did not send me that information.
Rosie Cuswell, Crimson Cog are both swabs. Mr. Plug is the acting captain, formerly the first mate of the Wormwood. Master Scourge, formerly the bosun and your mortal enemy, is now the acting first mate. And Fishguts Croup is, by only the loosest definition, is the head chef. The food is not good, but it hasn't killed you yet.
I have ideas and suggestions. I don't know why. Okay. I mean, it's called salt. It's called salt.
No, that is the only thing you ever taste.
Yeah.
Fish Guts, Rosie Cuswell, and Sandra. What was her last name? Sandra Quinn. You each have a relatively good rapport with. Mr. Plug, Master Scourge, and Crimson Cog are a bunch of bastards.
Yes. I'd like everyone to roll me perception checks, please.
$24.
Okay.
Natural 1
Okay.
16.
or
Okay.
11.
Um,
Done.
Orla and Iris, Orla especially, actually, this makes a lot more sense for Orla. You have noticed that, while trying to gently criticize Fishguts for his, gently guide Fishguts, you have noticed that, as he has sent you for every so often, throughout the couple, not for every meal, but for the major meals, he has asked for your assistance. And every so often, you do, as you've been going further and further into this journey, you do notice that, the stock levels of your food have been dwindling a little faster than they should be.
Um, Perhaps we should start taking a look at the portion sizes a little bit. We don't want to be wasteful while we're cooking, of course.
He looks at you over the big pot of you think is some sort of like fish stew of maybe it's a little
Oh
gray.
God,
It's a little not yeah. It doesn't
that
really
literally just makes me want to gag.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he points his ladle at you and says, I set out my portions just fine. Go tell the others to stop eating more dry rations than they should be.
Fair enough. We'll have to do a little bit of, I guess, investigation.
You
Just
go
trying
do
to be
that.
nice. But like, no.
Nope, not having any of it. As you all continue on throughout the day, I would like everyone to roll a d6 for me.
Including me.
Yes, please.
5.
6.
Okay. Okay. So, Tina.
1 for me.
Okay. Tina and Dustin, go ahead and roll me perception checks.
Okay, we're gonna try a different die.
As Tina, you are put on watch duty.
24.
Wonderful.
13.
Okay. Dustin will get to yours next. We'll get to yours in a second. Tina, you, with your 24, you see as you are up in the crow's nest, keeping an eye out, for other ships, as you guys are definitely definitely limping along a little, little more than you should be. Just as you hunted down this very ship, you are definitely keeping a close eye for any other predatorial ships, as well as anything else that might cause a threat to you all getting safely to shore. However, as the sun moves across the sky, you notice off in the distance a glint of light that doesn't seem to be the water catching the sunlight so much as maybe something else. Maybe distance-wise 1,000 feet off or so, on your starboard side. So right-hand side.
About 1,000 feet ahead.
About 1,000 feet. Yeah, like 1,000 feet if you all are heading, if the front of the ship is north, about northeast.
Okay.
Off your starboard bow.
Just gonna kind of squint at it and then do one of these.
Okay.
And there's a lot of salt. It's been a long few days. Kind of peer out again, and still there. Not a figment.
Not a figment. It is still there, and with the kind of wiping a little bit of that like salty residue from
Crusty.
the sea, yeah, out of your eyes, you do see what looks like a little sprig of green, as well as this tan formations coming up out of the water, and also what looks to be something a little larger, almost resting against one of these large outcroppings.
If I peer over the crow's nest, who all is around?
You see mostly, you don't see Orla or Iris as they have been sent below decks to check, to do their chores.
Okay.
You see the quote-unquote captain, as well as Rosie and her other swab.
Sandra,
Yes.
the ladies.
The ladies, yes.
The ladies. Take a deep breath. And then shout as loud as I can. like, oi! Something out there. Just kind of.
Point in that direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
So disappointed you didn't say land ho.
I do not know if it is land.
That is fair.
Looks like an island, maybe a sandbar. Could just be my imagination.
Oh, I should probably roll for Current too, see what the fuck she's doing, huh?
I can yell.
Gosh, Sam, gosh.
God, so busy DMing, forgot about my own fucking character, huh?
She's just taking a nap.
She's
you know, just
yeah.
relaxing.
She, to be completely honest, she should be on watch with you, but as you're shouting down to the deck, you don't actually see where she is. She was she was supposed to be on watch with you. Not 100% sure where she's gone off to.
She was there when I just came up and
as you shout down to the deck, Mr. Plug looks up, gives a sigh, and pulls out a eyeglass. Right? That's the word?
like the spyglass.
Spyglass.
Long.
Yes.
You had most of it right.
I had most of it right.
You were missing literally one syllable. You did good, kid.
It's been a long day.
Cool.
Feel that.
It's been a long day, and pirates are not necessarily my forte. Despite playing one. He looks through this and in the direction that you're pointing, and like at first you kind of watch him kind of trying to hone in on the direction. Before he stops, and you watch as he is pointed in the same direction that you're looking in. And after a moment, he folds it back up, collapses it, sticks it in the inside of his coat, and starts shouting orders for people to cut sails and head off in that direction.
Guess he knows what the fuck it is.
Orla and Iris, you feel as you're heading down below decks to check for any pests, such as mice or rats or even something a little larger. You never know what's actually on a ship nowadays. As well as any further damage the ship might have that may have been missed, and potentially, if you're able to, repair even the small stuff to get you guys along. You feel the shift as you hear the shouting as the crew above you starts moving a little more, with a little more activity than usual. You hear footsteps on the deck. You hear Mr. Plug yelling, barking orders. and you feel the shift in the ship as it starts, the creaking of the wood as it starts to turn.
Do we hear what he's yelling or just that he's yelling?
Roll me perception checks.
Miss Jackson.
Okay. You do. You hear things, most of it. Some of it's a little muffled. But you do hear him give a heading of northeast, or whatever that heading would, whatever that heading is, as well as different orders for pulling in sails, releasing others. And you hear something about an island up ahead.
I look at Orla. Did you hear that?
I don't know. I think I just heard shouting. What? And she's like behind a barrel, like somewhere trying to like see if there's rats in this hole. She's like, I don't know, I just heard shouting. What's going on?
Said something about an island. Maybe we'll be hitting land?
Well, it's a little bit off course though, probably. And I don't know if we have this food in our stores in order to veer off course, unless that island has game.
Oh, I mean, if fish guts would stop making such large cauldrons of that gross gray stuff, we might have a little more food.
Yeah, I tried to sneak some pepper in the other day, but he caught me.
You know, I could probably make him take a nap accidentally while he's cooking, and then you just have to, you know.
I mean, I don't know what happens when I'm in the closet and he's out there. I don't know what happens.
Just saying.
Yeah, you know.
You know
You know.
how some people, I'm not so good at fighting, but you know how some people say, like, there's a weapon for that. There's a spell for that.
I suppose. Yeah. Well, maybe we should just figure out if we actually are making landfall first.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have some coconuts.
Coconuts would be nice. And she'll start kind of making her way towards the stairs from behind the barrel she was crouching behind, looking for rats.
Yeah, did we find anything down there?
Roll me perception checks.
Ugh. 11.
15.
Okay. As you
Some
both
concept art for those of you who want to know who we're talking to and talking about in the chat.
As you both continue, you both work your way around the barrels and the stores. Orla, you do kind of, it starts to look like, it does look like this stuff's been rifled through a little more than usual. Than it should be. Some things are moved. You're used to coming down here for, certain items that fish guts might need. And you could have sworn you put the lid on that barrel. And as you and Iris continue through, Iris, you notice something shift in the back corner just for a second, almost like a shadow.
It's in the corner, you said?
Mm-hmm. Like in the back of the space.
Knowing that my hooves clip clop a little bit, I'll try to quietly head over to where I saw the shadow.
Okay.
I'll roll stealth if you want me to.
Yes, please.
8. Not so quiet.
Not so quiet. Give me 1 second. Actually, let's just do this. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Here we go. You head in that direction, and Orla, you hear the clip clopping of hooves as Iris, less than stealthily, heads towards the back of the boat, or well, the back of the storage space. Kind of pushing her way between boxes and crates and barrels. As you approach the back, you look behind another stack of crates, and the thing is gone. Whatever it was. It's nothing back there. Roll me another perception check.
I'm also probably doing that thing where I hold like really still and try to listen. You know, because like obviously if you move your arm, that makes a lot of noise.
Okay.
Miss
Well, for
Jackson,
you, I'm sure moving your feet makes a lot of noise too.
that's not wrong.
Trust me, I feel you. The struggle is real.
Totally. Save your life. Miss Jackson.
Miss Jackson. Alright, yes, Seder life. I told Dustin he needs to take disadvantage on stealth checks on hard surfaces.
You know
And I'm
what? It does
okay
not
with it.
require that. Put rubber shoes on.
I was just gonna say we'll get
I
you
was
like a little.
actually part of that conversation was alchemying myself some like epoxy
Yep.
rubber
like
horseshoes.
slip on.
Yeah,
Horseshoes of elven kind.
And
Yeah.
exactly.
Amazing.
I think they make something. I think there is an item like that.
I'm sure there is.
I think it's for flying instead of stealth.
It's for flying or like they're like horseshoes of the Zephyr or something like that.
Right.
You can either
Yes.
fly or a horse can cast haste on itself or something like that.
That's ridiculous.
Those would also be interesting to have.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
They're already fast as hell.
Fine.
Alright, with the Miss Jackson, you turn to look away, like move away from the crates as if to leave. And out of the corner of your eye, you see, so most of this room is all barrels and boxes and crates. But you see a shape now on the other side of you, behind a couple boxes, but not very well packed, that seems softer and a little out of place.
I start strumming a little song on my lute.
Okay.
It sounds very much like Come Out and Play by The Offspring. And I just kind of, is Orla's still down here with me, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I just
I
kind
assume
of
standing
look
at the bottom of the stairs.
I just kind of look at Orla and say, you know, not many people have been eating Fish Gets food. But it's almost like we have another person on the ship, and then I kind of like jerked my head to the corner where like you said that I saw the form of a person. If there's somebody else on here, maybe they should just come out and play. And then I just kind of like turn over to the corner and like I'll kind of peek around to see if I can get a better look at who or what is forming that shadow.
Okay, go ahead and roll me. Are you stealthing, or are you just gonna be as like quick as possible?
I'm just gonna be my speedy little satyr self.
Okay, go ahead and roll me. Roll me a. Dex. Just roll me straight dex.
Next check.
Yeah.
Just want to check one thing. Is there any? How far away am I from the corner that the form is in?
Maybe about 5 feet. Not too far. 7 feet.
Are there any like barrels around there or anything like that?
Yeah.
Would I be able to, as goats do, leap up onto one and stand above like where the person is?
Sure. Orla, do you want to do anything? Is this?
Yeah, this is a shadowy corner, correct?
Yes.
About how far away from me at this point?
From you, 30 feet. Maybe.
Cool. I would like to shadow step over there.
Okay.
You shadow monk.
So.
And I'll use my Mirthful Leaps feature if you want me to. It just gives me an extra D8 onto my roll.
Yes. That way I won't make you roll anything for it.
Okay.
As you get ready to spring and leap, and Orla, as you pull the shadows further like around you just to kind of vanish and reappear on the other side of the room.
Yeah, Rhodes, you vanish and you appear just on the other side of this barrel. And you see, about your size, heavily cloaked and with a mouth full of salted beef and jerky, is a little rust-colored kobold.
Oh, God.
And you startle him, he looks at you, and then he drops to the floor and says, "Oh God, don't hurt me! I am your servant!" And then he looks up at you and he says, "Goddess?"
On fucking character.
He peers at you really closely and he says, "You are not goddess. Who are you?"
I think the better question is, who are you and why are you on this ship?
I was on this ship longer than you were. Where did you come from?
That's a long story. Why are you hiding on this ship?
Because when you came on the ship, a lot of people died.
And she just kind of turns to Iris and just kind of shrugs like, legit.
You're not wrong, small creature.
Are you the new captain?
Yes.
Like,
Yes, I am.
Roll a deception check. Dustin, roll insight.
Oh, good.
25.
You're a son of a bitch, you know that, right? I rolled a 19.
Damn!
For a total of 24.
Oh!
I have a plus 12. I only rolled a 13.
Damn. Takrak, you for a second you're like, no. But then you kind of think about it and you're like, well,
And I like push my
yeah.
hat up and I go, only the captain wears a hat like this. Big feather in it.
I mean, that makes
That
sense.
is a big feather. I never liked the old captain.
He's dead.
And I stand up from my groveling position. What are your orders, Captain?
Kind of look at Orla like, oh shit, I didn't think this through. Do you know how to fix things?
Maybe.
Well, your old captain didn't take care of the ship very well.
Well, you certainly didn't help matters.
Well, we were trying to get away from our captain, our old captain. I'm the new captain, obviously.
Well, what can I do to help?
Well, what do you do?
Lately, hiding.
Been really good at that.
I'm very good at that.
Yeah.
And I
Good.
look over at Orla. Not quite good enough.
Well, would you like to have a little fun?
Yes.
Since you're so good at hiding, I want you. There's a man named Mr. Plug. He pretends that he's the captain, but everybody knows that I'm in charge.
But you're the captain.
He's real mean. You should make him think that he's starting to go cuckoo and play tricks on him all the time.
I think I can do that.
I think that you would be great at that. And also, there's another man, the Master Scourge. Do it to him too.
I am going to cast Minor Illusion and just have the image of another one of me show up like in a Peter Pan pose, just right next to me, and say,
Perfect.
I think we can do that.
Excellent.
And I start waggling my scaly eyebrows.
I know. What is your name?
Takrak.
Akrak?
That's me.
I think
Not him, just
I-
me.
I got you. I think I've picked the right kobold for the job. I'm Iris. That's Orla.
Are there other kobolds on the ship?
Just you, I think.
Okay, good.
Give him hell for me.
And I will do a very elaborate come to attention and salute.
And I'll pick up one of the pieces of jerky that he dropped when we scared him, and I'll just hand it back to him. Excellent.
Like a dog eating a dog treat. Probably don't even taste it. 'Cause I just
It's probably better that way.
Gonna get to land soon, I think. So if you decide to get off the ship for some sandy time, make sure you get back on and don't be seen.
Aye, Captain.
And I give him a little salute with hold up my lute. I think that Orla and I have to get back upstairs just to check on the situation.
and I will disappear into the shadows in the
Stealth
ship.
check.
Just kind of hop off the barrel.
30.
For
Oh,
fuck's
shit.
sake. He does. Like, Arla, you're a little impressed.
All
I'm gonna
right.
just hop off the barrel and start skipping towards the upper decks.
Okay. Arla, you follow?
Yes.
As this weird creature just vanishes again into the depths of the ship. I love Takrak. It's stupid little kobold.
Hey, Takrak has the intelligence of an average human.
He does.
Stupid little Takrak.
Alright. As your new friend vanishes, you both head back up to the top side. And you see the flurry of, the activity that you had heard earlier now kind of settled as your ship is approaching, is definitely heading in a different direction and is apparently approaching what looks like debris in the water. Celestia, give me another perception check. As you all have been as the ship has been approaching.
18.
18. Perfect. As you are, as you've been kind of keeping an eye on the situation, with the rest of the crew having, running. Once with the rest of the crew, getting this on en route to this, whatever it is. You see as it approaches, as you approach, you see a small island with a single palm tree, and the light beige-ish features that had been jutting out of the water were rock formations. And the large structure that had been leaning against these rocks is the front half of a ship. And as you all get, I'll say your ship slows, and you hear Plug starting to call out for everyone pull in the sails, lower anchor, maybe 100 feet from this. Enough to stay out of any, shallows, certainly. You especially see from your vantage point this area of crystal blue water and white sand littered with wooden debris, fabric from what is clearly sails drifting in the water, crates and other barrels, and just general wreckage from what looks like a wrecked ship.
Does it appear to be based on wood type, color, fabric, one ship only, or multiple wrecks kind of piling up against the rocks?
In this particular area, it looks like it's only one ship.
Single ship?
Single ship.
Anything recognizable about it? So, thinking is it recognizable as, say, having sails of a particular, particular country, or anything like that? That would be anything identifiable,
Go ahead and roll me
or
an
just
investigation check.
Okay. That I think I suck at that. Oh no, I don't on this one. Natural 20 for 29.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Certainly don't
Um,
suck.
Certainly don't suck. You see the sails are a light beige, very similar to the ones on the ship you're currently on, pretty bog standard. You do see a flag attached to one of the masts that's sticking up and out of the water. Mostly looks like sun drenched, like it's been like nobody ever had really taken it down throughout a voyage necessarily. But it looks right now it looks almost light blue with a white triangle in the center and the silhouette of a hawk or some sort of bird of prey with its wings spread.
Goddamn Ravenclaws taken to the sea.
You could probably assume that the blue should probably be a little darker.
Yeah.
Based on like as the wind kind of blows, you see like folds in it, just like when you like fold up a piece of paper and leave it in the sun, and it's got different, colors in it. That it should probably be a little darker than that, but otherwise that's pretty much, you can't really see anything on the hull of the ship that's crashed up against, that's like wedged up against the rocks to see any sort of like name or anything.
Okay. And is that symbol something that I would recognize as being identified with either a particular captain or something flown by, the Royal Navy or whatever goes around this region? I don't know to what
Sure.
extent I've encountered that many.
It is not a military ship. That symbol is a symbol of a wealthy family. Actually, it's what looks to be the bird of prey. You're not quite sure what it actually is supposed to represent, but it looks familiar, and you remember seeing a family crest off the mainland. However, it paired with the diamond and the blue background signifies a trading company. So theoretically, this was a ship that was owned by this family as part of their own trade routes.
There could be goodies in the water.
And as you think that, you hear Plug start yelling at everyone to get their ass on deck. Because it seems that he has made the same connection you have.
Climb down.
Okay. As you climb down, and you drop to the deck, you hear someone yawning behind you, and you look, and you watch as you. So your ship, you guys have like. There's the ship, and then off the back of it, there is a rowboat. And you watch as Current climbs out from underneath the tarp of the rowboat and like very tries to stealthily join the rest of the group as she's like stretching and yawning as if she had just woken up from a nap.
Where the fuck have you been?
I was napping. You didn't need me, did you?
No, I mean, I didn't need you, but...
I mean, that's good, because I'm shit with heights, so...
that's true. You're kind of shit up there.
See?
I think he
You're
would
better
assign
than
us
you.
based on what we're actually good at, but...
Do you think he would even care?
I don't really think he cares about much at all. At
I
least
don't
not
think
about
so.
us.
Oh, absolutely not. And as you two are like talking, you hear him bark, like yell at you across the deck to get your asses in gear and join up with the rest of the group.
Should have accidentally shot him last time.
I mean, we could accidentally shoot him whenever.
It's a lot harder to make it off like an accident when it happens, in broad daylight, not in a fight.
True. Maybe one day we'll get our chance.
practice.
The rest of
I'll look
you,
around for Iris too, since I know she was downstairs.
yes, you see Iris and Orla emerge from the bowels of the ship.
Iris is
And-
skipping up the stairs for the record. Playing her lute.
Orla is just walking normally. A normal person.
Should I even ask?
As we join Current
Yeah.
and Celestia, I kind of like look around. Is there anybody else within earshot?
No, mostly everybody else. You guys are the majority of the crew. Everybody else has started to form up near the side, by Plug.
Yes. What?
What?
Orla told Fish Guts that it seemed like there was a lot of food going missing. And you know how Fish Guts is kind of stupid? Well, when we were down there, we were looking for rats and stuff, and we didn't really find anything. But there's another person down there. And he believed me when I said I was the captain. And I told him to play pranks on the Master Scourge and Mr. Plug. And it's a kobold.
Cobalt.
Uh-huh.
Kind of just
And
looks over to
yeah, Current immediately looks to Orla like, really?
It's true. Yeah. Yeah. I guess we have our own crew.
Is he just gonna stay down
what kind
there?
of pranks?
I just told him to make the Master Scourge and Mr. Spark Plug. What the fuck was that guy's name?
Mr. Sparkplug.
Mr. Spark.
Yes.
Plug.
That
It's
is his
better than what my
name.
mind keeps calling him Mr. Butt Plug. Okay.
Well,
Like-
Should definitely call him
Mr.
that.
Mr. Plug. Of whichever variety you wish it to be.
first name
told
Butt, last
him.
name Plug. I got it.
No
Be
wonder
Plug.
he's such an asshole.
I see what you did there. I told him to make sure that Mr. Plug is going cuckoo. He said he was really good at hiding and doing pranks, and that he was the kobold for the job.
Wow.
Hey.
Should I have not done that?
No, you definitely should have done that.
I mean, maybe we can leave them on the island and just take the ship.
As you say that, Plug yet again yells at all of you to hurry the fuck up. And as you loosely join the group, there's a definite click system, I guess, in this crew. Plug's favorites stand closest to him. Those that you are generally okay with are more kind of in the middle. They're a little further away from Plug, but still kind of close. And then you guys are the furthest from him. And he says, as you finally settle in and approach, he says, "All right, salvage mission. See if we can get more supplies, because all of you keep eating more food than your rations allow. Let's see what this ship's got." You...
Sam?
Yeah.
During his speech, how is it just like a ladder to get up to the top deck
It
where
is
everybody is?
stairs.
Okay. I will start climbing the stairs. Do you
Okay.
want me to roll a new stealth check?
Sure.
Oh,
fucking,
that was terrible.
what, like a 20?
17.
17. Yep, that's D20s. Ooh, he rolled a 16. He does not see you.
As I start climbing the stairs, I am going to cast Minor Illusion
Okay.
to create a sound. I can create a sound. Its volume can range from a whisper to a scream.
Okay.
It can't not loud enough to deal any damage or anything, but I am going to create as loud as I can. I am going to create the sound of a whale, like a whale call.
Okay.
Just off the other side of the ship,
Okay.
drawing attention away from me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a deception check.
Deception.
Deception.
Oh, good. Oh, 19.
I rolled
So it
five.
works, huh?
I rolled 5 d20s just to just throw a handful out there just to see what I would get for a range. 8, 7, 12, 1, and 11.
Aw.
What the fuck? So needless to say, pretty much everyone, if you guys want to roll your own, I will let you roll, player characters, I will let you roll your own insight checks.
Insight or perception?
I will do either. Insight or perception is fine.
Well, perception, you are definitely gonna hear it.
Yeah, you're gonna hear it. So
True.
you'll definitely hear it.
10 insight.
Okay.
16 insight.
Okay.
18 insight.
Dustin, what was your deception?
My deception was 19.
19. Okay. So as the rest of you hear the sound of a whale, which is odd, most of the crew goes kind of either looks, like absolutely turns and looks. Some of them even move away from Plug to go look on the other side of the ship. Orla and Iris, you don't go as far as to like move away from where you're standing, but you definitely kind of like it catches your attention for sure. Current, who rolled a natural 20, does not give a shit about whales, clearly. Being one with the ocean, she knows that whales should not be around here, but that's a whole different story. And same with Celestia, does not flinch. Takrak, what do you do as you get a mixture of attention drawn away from the spot?
With everybody looking the other way, is there like a barrel like behind Plug that I can either hide in or behind?
Roll me a perception check. Here I was worried that my content was not going to fill a couple hours.
It is the middle of the day, yes.
It is the middle of the day.
Okay. Kobolds have sunlight sensitivity.
Wah wah.
This is disadvantage.
Wah wah.
That is a 14.
I mean, you see that there is a barrel tucked up against the side of the the ship.
Okay.
But you can't tell if it's like open or anything.
Okay. I am going to, with everybody's attention over here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go this way
Okay.
and try to hide behind that barrel.
Okay. Roll a stealth check to hide.
31.
I'm not even gonna bother rolling.
What the fuck are you adding?
12.
God damn.
man.
Jeez.
I
Jesus.
rolled a 19. This is all digital on D&D. Sam, you should be seeing these rolls.
Well, no, because you're not in any sort of
Oh, am I not?
nobody's in a campaign, so I can't see your rolls.
Oh.
So they're bullshit. I understand. He's lying.
That's another thing I have to talk to everybody about, but that's not for stream discussion. Yeah, you managed to get behind the barrel and kind of like squeeze yourself. You're not small size.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you are small size. Yeah, you definitely,
I'm
absolutely.
little. I'm
I forgot
legit
you're
little.
I forgot you're little.
That's why I said I was the same size as Orla, because aren't you a
Yes.
halfling?
Yes, Orla's a half.
Yeah, she's like 2'10". She's tiny.
Yeah.
She's 2'10". Oh my god!
I always forget just how small they are.
I love it. I love it. Yes. Yeah. You managed to just like wiggle your way right next to the barrel. Just as Plug, who had gotten distracted just for a second, starts yelling at everybody to pay attention. Come on, chop chop. Let's go. And try and get everyone's attention back focused on him.
Okay.
But you are sufficiently hidden behind the barrel behind him.
Excellent.
Fucking whale.
Exactly where I want to be.
Sorry, it was the first thing that popped into my head.
It's fine. It's perfect. It makes sense.
And you asked a rogue who knows minor illusion to play pranks.
I mean, I thought it was a good
Yep. Nope. Yep.
Mhm.
As you all venture back, Plug looks at you four. He points out in the crowd. He goes, you, and you. The four of you in Current. Get in the water. Start pulling up what's out there.
Mr. Plug, I'm not so good at swimming.
Then get in the rowboat and help.
I'm going to cast minor illusion again. Just
Fucking
from this, like, not like directly where Orla or Cord are. And I'm gonna say, yeah, me neither.
Yeah, see?
He kind of looks around, he can't fucking 32. He can't quite see anything. Like he kind of he looks around trying to like actually see where that voice came from, but doesn't see where it came from.
Just look at him with like very innocent face.
He says, then take the rowboat and get in the water. You can help her. And he points to Orla.
All right, come on. Maybe there'll be something interesting.
So yeah, you guys are shiny. Dustin, anything you want to do as they start moving away?
Yeah, where's Plug headed?
Plug is,
I assume he's making this ship like at the wheel on the upper deck.
yeah.
Okay. If he starts going down, like if he starts moving towards either of the staircases down to the main deck, I'm going to cast minor illusion to have like an octopus tentacle I don't. It has to stay in a 5-foot area.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to have like an octopus tentacle, like start reaching over the side of the ship, like and try to grab at his feet.
Okay. Roll me a deception check.
12.
As he starts to head away from everyone else, you see this large tentacle. Anybody who wishes to see it sees it. It looks like at first you're like, wait, that looks like currents, only slightly smaller. And Plug sees it and stops short for a second as this thing just kind of like wiggles around. But he rubs his eyes for a second and then just keeps
If he
walking.
goes to, when he goes to rub his eye, I dismiss the spell.
And he kind of gets this like perplexed look on his face, but then continues walking.
Okay.
Current helps Orla and Iris prep
Get
the
into the boat.
rowboat. Yeah, prep the rowboat that's off the back of the ship. She kind of looks over her shoulder and says, "Are you sure you want to leave your kobold, your new friend, with these people? Are you sure he's gonna be able to keep himself out of trouble when you're not around?"
Oh, he's been hiding for a while. He was on the ship when we took it.
Damn.
I think he'll be
Alright.
okay. He said he's good at hiding, and I mean, I saw the tentacle. I don't think that was you, right, Current?
Wasn't me.
I think he'll be just fine.
Okay. And then yeah, she will help the both of you start lowering the rowboat.
Don't like the rowboat.
You'll be fine.
We'll be down there in a second.
He sits, wobbling on her goat hooves.
No.
Hold on, just hold on to the seat.
And Orla, because she actually does have proficiency with water vehicles, will
Yeah.
be like, I got it. Don't worry. I got it.
Perfect. Yeah, Orla, as you guys are lowered, you like as they start shrinking away and you get lower and lower to the water, you eventually do hear the water hit the hull of it and are able to break free from the ropes and start heading out towards the sandbar. I am going to actually do this for you guys so you can see what we're looking at.
Excellent.
Celestia, how are you? Kern is starting to head to the side of the ship. How are you planning on approaching? You've got a swim speed, right?
Are we swim? We are swimming.
You, as the current ship you are on, only has one rowboat.
Okay, just making sure. So we are swimming. Yes, I have a swim speed and I can breathe underwater.
Perfect. Current kind of gives you a quick wink before shedding her coat and diving overboard into the warm waters below.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't take a bow underwater. Really dumb idea.
I mean, it's up to you.
Want me to hold it for you?
Yeah. We'll see if this is probably gonna. This could be really bad. She's gonna reach over and try and drop it to her.
Okay, go
Hold
ahead.
my arm straight up so like I try to like catch
Might
it
need to get a
on
new weapon at
myself.
some point.
Hula hoop.
I mean, I have
Small
a sword
enough.
I can use in the interim if it just totally sinking. It's fine.
Both of you roll me dexterity checks.
Not terrible.
Yeah, 11.
Uh,
I'm going like this.
15.
Okay. Yeah, I will say Celestia, as you drop the bow, you can feel like your stomach lurch a little as Iris does like one of these for a hot second. But she does manage to catch it and put it on her lap and
Give her a thumbs up. Got it.
And then she'll throw off her coat and dive overboard.
wonderful. Dustin, you are left pretty much on a... For the most part, the deck is empty. As the majority... Anybody you currently know is now gone. And the plug, as well as most of the other crew, are off. Some are lingering on the deck, just kind of passively watching. But Plug and the rest of his main cronies are have vanished.
Okay. Where did they vanish to?
They
Did
went
they go
to
to like
captain's
quarters?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to I'm gonna try and first check this barrel that I'm hiding behind to see if it's possible for me to hide in it.
This was a really bad character to try and get you to join a group that was venturing away from where you were.
Hey, I have my orders from the
Yeah.
captain.
You do have your orders from the
Mhm.
captain. That's fine. That's fine. Roll me an investigation check.
12.
Okay. You manage to pry open the lid
Uh-huh.
of this barrel. Excuse me. And it appears to hold mostly just like old rope and what looks to be like pieces of like patchwork pieces of sail.
Okay.
It's about, I'd say like a third of the way full.
Okay. From where I am, can I see the door? So like, is the door to the captain's cabin like, is that at the front of the ship, or is that where I am at the back of the ship?
It would be at the back of the ship.
Okay. I'm going to, so it's like rope and like linen
Yeah.
and like sail. Okay. I'm going to creep towards the railing and try and get a view of the door to the captain's cabin.
Okay. As you do so, you can kind of see. I'll just give it to you because your stealth is absurd and you cannot actually fail a stealth check. You lean over the top railing and see that the captain's quarters is below. Basically, this ship is laid out like a Sea of Thieves boat.
Okay. Can I make a perception check to see if there's... What I'm looking for is ideally like a long stick or like a harpoon or something like that I can like jam the door, like I can barricade the door closed.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Disadvantage because I'm in the daylight.
Yo,
Still a Miss Jackson.
fuck's sake.
I rolled a 15 and an 11 plus 9.
You see oh my god, I'm so sorry. The deck of this ship is pretty clean. But you do see a couple, like, you see one, like a pole with like a hook, it kind of looks like a harpoon, but it's not a harpoon.
I don't know what they're called either.
But you know exactly what I'm talking about? Yeah. A pole with a pointy bit at the end.
Yeah. And a little hook for scooping up netting and shit out of the water. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you see one of those. I'm so glad we live in each other's brains.
Yes.
And
I grab that. First off, like, the deck is mostly empty at this point.
Yeah, everyone else is pretty much gone. There are two, Rosie and Sandra have stayed on the deck and are actually, they should be going back to work, but they have just started watching the rest of the crew watch the party start heading towards this wreck.
Okay.
You hear the
There's
flapping
extreme ear
ears.
flaps,
Yeah. What are you doing?
I am going to. I'm gonna be really bad.
Say
at
hi
this,
to the people.
But I'm going to. I'm gonna use this hook to barricade the door closed.
Okay.
Wait, we're worried about how our dogs will interact. This is the moment. We can just put them both on camera and have them look at each other. They can be internet friends.
They can. That's the only way they can be friends is internet friends. I don't even think Smets understands that. They'd look at it and be like, why are you sticking that camera in my... Like, why are you sticking this thing in my face? Can you not?
Why is this plastic treat?
Yeah, can I eat this?
No.
Alright, Dustin, what are you gonna roll to do this? I'm gonna make you choose.
Can I roll something dex-based?
If you can make a case for it.
No, probably can't.
Wait, what are you doing? You're putting the pole in front of the door?
Yeah,
he's trying to
that
barricade.
could be like
It could be like sleight of
hand.
hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. AT&T.
11.
Okay. AT&T needs to stop texting me. I know you're not actually AT&T, especially because my name is not Elisa. I don't want your free gift,
when
you
that game
scammer.
texts me, I'm Raymond.
At least you're the safe gender. I've gotten Thomas before. What the heck?
That's not even like, I could see me getting that as a, like, my maiden, because I've gotten it like with my maiden name, but like,
Right.
that's not even like close.
Like, cool, I'm a dude now. That's awesome.
Awesome. Good to know.
Is
That
that
was-
friends
not the
with
worst
Lisa
thing
and
I've
Raymond?
Well, if you ever need NPC names, just take the names that scammers call you.
Yeah, that would work.
So
Okay.
yeah, that was an 11 sleight of to
11
to place
sleight of
that-
hand.
that bar over the door.
Okay. You do manage to get it situated over the door. You're not sure how stable it is, although like you've kind of like set the point of the hook into the wood of one side and like kind of jammed the butt of the pole up against the other side. So like, I mean, to Techrec's tiny kobold brain, it looks okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not sure which way the door opens.
Yeah.
But it looks good.
mean,
didn't
he's
even
been
think
on the
about
ship
that.
for a while, and he's not sure which way it opens.
I've been hiding below decks, eating all your food. What do you want from me?
The funny thing is, I think the doors on the Sea of Thieves ships open inward.
Well, they shouldn't.
Why?
Actually, no.
They should.
Should they open inward? Yeah, they should open inward.
Did the dog just fall?
I think so.
Do I need to go check
Since
on
you're
him?
drunk.
He's a little drunk.
I'm sure he's fine. I'm then so after the I'm going to I'm going to go back up to my hiding spot.
Okay.
And actually is there somewhere that I can put all of the things in that barrel? Like that's not just like on the deck.
Not really, unless you want to take it all downstairs.
Okay. I'm just gonna throw it all overboard.
Okay. Iris and Orla, you see all of a sudden this like parachute of linen and rope starts drifting down and then just hits the water with like a smack. Ew.
Oh, that's not good. We probably need that.
Did I get it?
How far away from us is it?
Probably about.
I have an 8 strength. I don't throw it far.
Yeah, like 10 feet.
Yes, we should probably retrieve that. And maybe the instructions to your crew member should have been a little more specific.
I'm sorry, I panicked. Nobody ever asks me what they should be doing.
I've
I'll
never
use
been in a
Mage Hand.
leadership role.
I use Mage Hand to like scoop it up and bring it back into the
Yeah, you do
I
it
got
easily.
it.
Definitely easily enough. With Orla's
After
expert.
I get
expert mastering of
after
the
I
oars.
situate myself into the I cast minor illusion like as close to the door as possible. And I create the sounds of a pitched battle with swords clanging, and I see that it is only 2 women on the deck.
Mm-hmm.
So I make sure that all of the voices are like deep manly grunts. Like very clearly not the halfling chick. But
Go ahead and roll me
screaming,
deception.
shouting, pitched battle, centered as close to the door as possible and as loud as possible.
Go ahead and roll me deception check.
That's a natural 20,
For fuck's sake.
which is 22.
So you do this, and you hear the sounds that you have magically created, and you hear, in addition to that, oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry.
He knows
Hey,
the
we
rule,
saw
Rose.
It's his birthday. I'm required to be nice to him.
Okay, fair.
We'll tell him we said happy birthday.
Everyone
Yes,
says happy birthday.
It's okay. No.
Now he's riling up the dog.
Oh,
As any good father would.
Yeah.
Tagric, you hear the sound of muffled voices, like, what is that? Oh, there shouldn't be anybody on the ship, blah, blah, blah. Like, very muffled voices come from beneath you. And then you hear the sound of hinges squeaking as a door is opened. And just as the door is opened, you hear a loud cry of pain, the crack of wood, and a body hitting the deck.
Good. I immediately cut the sound.
Sound cuts out. You hear shouting and angry voices and some arguing.
Cool. What are the other swabs doing?
The other swabs are looking. They were kind of fucking around, like at the front of the ship, just watching the rest of the crew going to salvage. And they, at the sounds of this battle, they turned to go look and just immediately saw their captain get clotheslined by the hook, and just like pretty much just like not only like clothesline, but he hit it so hard it shattered, and then it knocked him on his ass.
Good.
Amazing.
So they're just kind of standing there like eyes wide, trying not to like that like deer in the headlights. If I move, I'll get yelled at. If I move, I'll
Good.
get blamed. So yeah. Is that the extent of your chicanery for the moment?
For now.
For now. Okay.
Oh.
What is he doing?
He's putting the dog in the cage so the dog doesn't attack me while I'm trying to eat in game at the same time.
I see.
Oh.
Yes, the cage is here.
He just
I
wants a
see a
snack.
pupper. Yep.
There's a doggo.
Yep.
All right. Orla and Iris, you both laden with a little more initial, sorry guys, I clearly have to drink caffeine. With some initial bounty's not the right word. Baggage.
Loot.
Loot that is not valuable in any way, shape, or form. Head towards the wreckage. Celestia, you and Current, having surfaced from your dive, begin swimming. It's not a hard swim. And as all four of you approach, you see in much greater detail what this wreckage is. You see Celestia, you had already seen most of this, but the rest of you see the shattered remains of the ship, the hull that is there, barrels, crates, and all of that fun goodness. What would you all like to do as you approach?
When we dove in,
Yes.
were there any sea creatures around?
Roll me a
And I can
perception.
duck back under
Sure.
once we get a little closer to see if there's any fishes or tortoises or, I don't know, dolphins or sharks or whatever.
I don't know, because there's sharks on the
Kraken,
map.
I really don't know.
Roll me a perception check. If anybody else would like to, you can roll a perception check as well for any other surroundings or details I may have not mentioned.
Option is 24.
24? 10?
17. Orla is specifically looking at like the land mass area and just trying to see if there's any movement or activity there.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Um,
looking at the boxes and crates to see if they're intact or if they're damaged or like if they have any indication as to what's in them.
Sure. All right. Celestia, you see as you kind of dip your head underneath the water, you see mostly this map is not quite accurate.
Yeah.
You see a couple sea turtles, a couple schools of small silverfish, some seaweed, some larger fish, more colorful fish than the silver ones. Nothing that seems to be really paying attention to you guys at the moment. But you know, everybody is kind of keeping. You see things moving among. You see creatures moving among the wreckage that are fish. But everything else is kind of noticed your presence and is kind of staying away from you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals on myself.
Okay. We'll get back to that in a second then. Iris, you see most of the crates are actually pretty well kept together. They all have the emblazoned this black silhouette of a bird of prey on it, on their sides. Some of them are kind of like cracked, or like you see like that the wood is kind of splintered, but everything, you don't see like loose goods anywhere. But you also see, along with crates and barrels, you do see a couple chests like bobbing up and down in the water.
I would like to use Mage Hand, knowing that I can't pick up more than 10 pounds, but I kind of want to like, I guess, push them in the water, like pull them towards the boat. Not obviously lifting them, but using the momentum of the water to like pull them towards the boat so we can at least either figure out what they are and if it's worth taking, or if it's not worth taking, then just kind of, let
Okay.
it go by the wayside.
Sounds good. We'll get back to that as well. Orla, as you are looking at the land masses, you see these large rocks that are jutting out. There's no real movement. You see a couple birds, but nothing really like there. On the small island is the palm tree and the like some rocks, some nothing really too exciting. However, I will give it to you. You don't see any movement. You do see bodies.
Okay.
And I will say those are accurate to what is on the map. That you guys do see a couple waterlogged corpses. As you I will have you and Iris. I know you're eating, sorry. Eating and rolling
You're good.
dice. You and Iris, go ahead and roll me a we'll say a dexterity check. Both of you can add your proficiency bonuses if you're not already well, yeah, just straight dexterity check plus your proficiency bonus. To Orla to work the oars to be able to kind of maneuver around things, and for Iris to kind of move your mage hand accordingly.
15.
Okay.
Same.
Okay. Wonderful. You two managed to, in the beginning at least, you two managed to get 2 crates. About, standard crate size. Like, they look like shipping crates. Definitely too big for the mage hand to pick up, but they seem to be floating just fine on their own. Kind of with the waves that you're creating, kind of jostling your rowboat a little bit.
Is there any way that I can, like, once it gets close to the rowboat, is there any way to get it open, or is it like pretty well like sealed tightly, so it would take a lot of effort to pull it open?
Go ahead and roll me. Are you trying to do it, or are you gonna let your mage hand
Me,
try?
yeah, not
You.
the mage hand.
Okay, go ahead and roll a. Oh, excuse me.
Strength check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll strength check for me.
This is gonna go well. I rolled a 10.
Okay.
So that would be a 9.
Okay. You this one is one of those ones where like the corners kind of shattered. So you do manage to get like one part of the lid up, like kind of pry it open. It's a little difficult because it's kind of bobbing in the water and it's sealed pretty well, but because the corner is so just like shattered, you're able to kind of get a little bit of it open, and you see inside, as you open it, you hear the clinking of glass. And you look inside and you see a handful of glass bottles kind of knocking against each other.
Can I tell if there's anything in the bottles?
There does appear to be liquid in the bottles.
Would I recognize these bottles?
You would. They are green bottles that may or may not contain liquor.
Arla, I think these have, spirits in them.
Muted myself. Well, that'll certainly help the fish stew go down a little bit easier.
I'm up a little bit more burny. How do you think we should? I did fish that rope out of the water. Should I maybe see if I can kind of tie them together? I can pull them behind.
With her being proficient in like navigator's tools and ships and shit, like it's a tiny rowboat.
Shit.
Ships and shit.
I'm sorry, that got me.
Articulate, I know.
Very.
I just don't want to I just don't want to capsize our little rowboat.
No.
So like I'm just trying to think of like, would she know like, okay, weight wise, is this a good idea or is this a bad idea to try to put them like tie them to the boat?
They do seem to be floating on their own relatively well. That they're definitely not going to fit in the rowboat itself. Like you guys, between you two are small, but you're not that small. And these crates, like you could easily fit into one of these crates. You could
my life.
You could probably, looking at it and how buoyant, word of the day, buoyant.
Somebody got a page a day calendar.
These crates and the wood that they're made out of has seemed to be going. You could feasibly tie them to the rowboat. Maybe not like all of the ones that you see, but at least like the two that you've kind of found, you could probably tie and not have to worry too much about it for now.
Could use the mage hand to hold the rope if you think that would be better.
How long can you use Mage Hand?
Oh, it's just a cantrip. I can keep using it.
Well, I suppose that works just in case, and well, then we'll have the option to grab more things as well.
I mean, I'm not so big on the spirits, but everybody else likes them. Especially Current and Celestia.
A nice drink and a nice meal are never something to scoff at.
Yeah, that's true. I just think that it would be good to bring these. Maybe the rest of the crew wouldn't be so cranky.
Maybe.
I'll use the old mage hand to kind of fashion that long rope that we fished out of the water around the crate so we can pull it.
It's good. Go ahead and roll me just for S's and G's, go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check.
2 15.
Okay. And all right. Give me one moment. I'm gonna start putting your minis on here just so we know where you guys are. That is close enough. Celestia and Tekrak is over here on the boat. Because why not? Okay. Celestia, you cast Speak with Animals.
I want to find a sea turtle.
Okay. Easy enough.
I expect it to be like the sea turtle from Finding Nemo.
I'm not doing voices. You know I don't do those voices. But easy enough. You see a sea turtle actually a little closer to the island. Do you swim over that direction then?
Yes.
Okay. I will put your mini over there then. Unless you want to just move her.
Like
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah, like in the shallows.
Okay.
We'll say Current is you two with the rowboat see Current just kind of like fucking swimming around.
Pushing shit out of the way.
Pushing shit out of the way.
I think she'll teach me how to swim. Maybe someday.
Maybe when we're not on this ship, we'll have time.
Celestia, you do see a sea turtle that, like, pretty decently sized sea turtle. Kind of just hanging out in the shallows, enjoying the sun.
All right. I'm going to gesture at it and to come over here.
Okay.
I have Friend of the Sea, so I should be able to communicate basic ideas to this creature if it has a swimming speed.
It does have swimming speed. You kind of gesture, and it looks at you for a second like, yeah, okay, why not? And it starts, sure, why not?
Why not?
What the hey?
I'm only like at the bottom of the fucking food chain, but why the fuck not?
That's fine.
It's fine. And it heads over in your direction, just kind of meanders.
Okay. Now I would like to, having Speak with Animals up, I would like to, in the way that turtles communicate, obviously, ask if it has
You mean
seen.
surfer puns?
Yeah. Ask if it has seen anything particularly shiny in this area where it has been. Or anything unnatural. Something out of place in this particular area.
Okay.
So is it a sea turtle or a giant crab?
It is a. It is, I think.
It is a sea turtle.
Just saying, you said shiny things.
You did say yes. I just watched that yesterday.
I did say shiny things.
It is not going to start bursting into song. Sorry, guys. I don't do that either.
Oh,
That's why I don't play
Little
bards.
crab once.
Yes. I hate my grandmother. It took days. She was huge. Except I can't do that guy's accent. The sea turtle kind of gives you this, like, slow blink.
A lot of blinking going on.
A lot of blinking going on. And looks off into the wreckage and responds that there is over in whatever way that turtles can, this dog's gonna bark at me, I can tell. He's like geared around the corner and his head's all like down and his shoulders are hunched. I can tell he's geared up for a bark, so I apologize if he barks in your guys' ear. Dustin, if you don't mind letting him OUT, since Takrak
Yeah,
is
I
currently hiding out in a barrel.
Yeah,
You
I'm still trying to
ass.
decide what else I want to do to plug.
The sea turtle turns and looks more in like this direction. Like off behind it. That there was something in the something had sunk down into the sand that was really heavy.
Okay. Where was that?
And he points off in like underneath, like in the sand under this bit of debris. Yeah, like right there.
Okay.
And then when you say anything, what was I'm sorry, what was the second question?
Anything unnatural. So I mean that could she's trying to convey things that are out of place on the seafloor. At least for this particular area. So anything weird. Apparently sea turtles have really, really good eyesight underwater. And no peripheral vision.
I mean, you know, you can't have it all, right? You after a moment, the sea turtle again, not the fastest thinker. Kind of looks around, does another slow blink. It's kind of like talking to the sloth from Zootopia. And after a second, yeah.
She's mentally counting down the number of minutes she has, being like, I should have simplified. I always forget how long.
She's being like, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
He says, no, nothing unnatural. Everything that seems to be here. What is your passive perception, Tina?
20.
As the sea turtle kind of tells you, like, no, not really anything unusual. Pretty good.
Okay.
You actually, out of the corner of your eye, a little bit further into the water, see something move that's a little bit bigger than the other fish and creatures you've seen.
Kind of turn to face it. Can I catch sight of it, or
Roll me a perception check.
I actually try? Wow, I'm rolling balls tonight. 13.
13. I will give it to you as a... Yeah. As you turn to see as a humanoid fish creature comes up out of the sand, spear in hand, and starts rushing towards you. Everybody else, roll me perception checks.
24.
Okay.
Natural 20.
All right.
28.
Takrak, would you like to roll? Or you want to wait?
It's perception.
Yes.
We're rolling perception.
Yes.
$14.
Okay. I heard that in both microphones. Yeah, the rest of you see this creature just come pulling itself up out of the shallows and stand up above the waterline, not quite towering over Celestia. As this happens, you also see
Flee, my little friend. And I shove the turtle away.
the turtle kind of like a surfboard or like a
Yeah.
boogie board. It just kind of like it gets the like it goes whoop for a second before it evens out, and the turtle just kind of like turtles don't dart, but it kind of swims away with like the
It
what the fuck?
paddles itself.
Yeah, it kind of paddles itself away as you all with those phenomenal perception rolls, allowing it for no surprise round. As suddenly these humanoid fish creatures and a handful of rather large sharks make their appearance on the scene. Anybody beyond like this point, like I will say this point in the shallows is underwater, fully submerged. And we will go ahead and roll initiative. Takrak, you hear the sounds of, as we are rolling initiative, you hear the sounds of shouting and of shouting from female voices on the deck.
From off in their direction.
It is actually off in the direction of the two women on the two swabs. I don't need the
I immediately look in that direction.
Okay. Are you coming out of the? Are you still hanging in the?
I am going to just like peek my eyes out of the barrel.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
That is a 14.
Okay. I will say at your vantage point, you don't see the sharks, but you do see additional bodies in the water that are not your new friends.
Okay.
And seem to be, I'll give it to you, hostile.
Okay.
And you guys should be able to check your characters in Foundry. I just uploaded what's in Beyond into Foundry. So it should have your thing. If you roll with advantage, then just let me know the number.
Sam, you're cutting in and out.
Shit. All right. 2 seconds. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second.
God damn it. I didn't have time to make my joke.
What was your joke?
Nothing, dear.
Ooh.
I have
Oh,
no
there we go.
jokes. I
I
don't
have
tell
no
jokes.
No good ones.
Oh.
Oh, this would have been really not good.
Okay, so we're gonna do that. Wait, Dustin, you hear the female swabs. You see the group. You see the hostiles, and the female swabs start yelling, like trying to get everyone else's attention, like the crew on the ship's attention.
Okay.
And you actually hear a male voice that sounds semi-familiar. Well, you've seen his face. You've seen Plug's face.
Yeah.
That sounds like Plug. Say, leave him. Let's see if these things will take care of them for us.
Sick.
Okay.
I can't roll initiative, Sam and Foundry. It still says not started for me in the combat lineup.
How about now? You're in combat. All right. Okay? We'll do this manually.
I rolled an
then.
18, but
Okay, that's fine. I will just do it. Damn you, Foundry.
My real life roll was better. Can I use that one?
What was your real life? I mean,
It was
you-
the 17. It's not like a huge difference.
a huge difference. Okay. Oh. Oh, I gotta roll my girl. Hold on. Do I have anything extra for her? No, I can just roll her. Woo! That tracks. Good job, dear.
Still not showing up for me, but oh well.
What? Like,
Am I
It's
not
just showing as round right
participating in
now, but probably
combat?
because you entered it.
there you go, Dustin.
Damn current.
Yeah, right?
Somebody's got to be the caboose.
I know. Fuck up. Court, you can see initiative though?
Yeah, I can see initiative. It just didn't pop up the little dice for me to roll it.
That's weird. Everyone else was able to roll? Like you could see the die?
I could see everybody else's rolls, but it just wasn't popping up. I refreshed it. I don't know. Just found it
That's
being
weird.
special.
Sorry. I don't.
It's okay. My dice actually gave me good initiative for once. I'll take it.
I mean, okay. I just gotta do a couple things. Sorry, y'all. I don't know why I keep going to remove combatant instead of update combatant. My brain's just like, oh yeah, that's what you want to do. Wow, these guys roll really good. What the fuck?
That's fine. Come to me. Come to me.
Yeah. Pretty much. Oh, and then my girl all the way at the bottom. All right. No, I want Backrack is first. Okay. Let me just throw these in here. I think after, while I'm doing this, once we're done, I want to get all of our pirates into a campaign on D&D Beyond, just to... I know we'll have to bounce them from campaign to campaign based on who's running, but just to save sanity. Okay. All right. Tackrak, you are first, my scaly friend.
So I'm going to. So I can see what kind of enemies these are, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You can't see the sharks, but you can see the Sahuagins. Not that you may
Okay.
not know what they are, but they are fishy and they are hostile.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm going to cast. Actually, the last time, I played a prank and I did the sounds of battle.
Mm-hmm.
How many people came out of the captain's quarters?
2.
Okay.
Court and Rhodes, I'm gonna move the boat up. I can move it here. There we go. We'll say you guys are both in the boat.
Cool.
2 came out of the quarters that you could hear.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion again to make the sounds of. No, I'm not going to do that. On the deck, it's just the 2 other swabs, right?
Currently, yes.
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion in as close to them as possible.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and emulate Plug's voice and say, get those pirates out of the water.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a deception check with deception check.
14. Apparently, I'm a big fan of 14.
And it's just his voice that you're emulating?
Yeah.
Okay. Rosie turns to look in that direction of the voice. And sees the doors to the captain's quarters open. And she goes to move to grab something and is held back by Sandra. And they start arguing, but you can't quite hear what they're saying.
Okay.
Anything else you would like to do, my friend?
No, that's it for me at
Okay.
the moment.
Okay. Then next up is Celestia.
Okay.
You are probably in like knee-deep-ish water. Maybe waist-deep water. Yeah, waist-deepish water. Not like you're not like under. You're not
Okay.
submerged by any means.
So the 2 creatures that are closest to me.
Yes.
Can I see both of them? Or is the one underwater, one above water?
The one right in front of you, so this guy right
Is
here
standing.
is standing. This
Okay.
one is just under the water, but I will say you can see him underneath.
Okay.
If you do shoot at him, I will say that it'll give him cover.
Oh, I can't
Or,
shoot
like,
at
half
him.
cover.
I don't have my
her
bow.
Oh, you have her
My
bow!
bow is in the boat.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Okay. I just wanted to make sure
Yes, you can see him
that
though.
I can see a figure.
You can see a figure,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Good times. I am going to bonus action Zephyr Strike and get that up.
Very nice.
And I am going to swim toward the boat.
Okay.
She's going to take off and toward the boat, knowing that her actual weapon is there. And in the meantime, draw her sword when she gets to about here.
Okay.
And might as well take a couple swings at this guy.
Absolutely, go ahead.
All right. So what is my actual 24 to hit on the first?
Yeah, that'll absolutely hit.
Okay. And 9 and 8 is 17 to hit on the second.
Yes, they would both hit.
Okay. So that is 1d8 plus 4 plus 8. All right, 8 and 4 is 12 plus an additional. That's actually really good. 12d8, 12, 8, and 3. So 12 non-magical piercing. I
Okay.
don't know if that matters or not.
I will tell you that, yeah, I'll just give it to you guys that it doesn't matter. They're not resistant.
Doesn't matter
to anything.
types. Okay,
I'll
then
just
in
give it to
that
you guys.
case, it is 12 plus 8 plus 23 for the first attack.
Yeah.
And then second attack is 5 plus 8. No, sorry, 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 damage. On the second attack,
Yeah, you slice through it and the water just becomes bloody.
and then I'm going to keep swimming.
Okay.
And let's see, the rest of my movement, I think, could take me to...
He will take an attack of opportunity.
I have Zephyr Strike.
Oh, you have Zephyr Strike. No attacks of opportunity. Never mind. I always forget that.
Yeah.
You were so excited to do that attack of opportunity.
I was like, yes! Rhodes does it to me all the time, too. All the time. Those fucking rangers.
Yeah, I'm getting over to where the boat is so that I can get my damn weapon.
Yep. Yeah, you make it to the boat.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Iris, you watch Celestia just fucking, like, swim
Swims
speed.
really fast. Like, Olympic style swimming.
Wow. That was real fast. I set your bow on the seat. And the first thing I will do is, seeing my friend Current out in the middle of the water, I'm gonna drum a very loud tune on my lute and give Current an inspiration.
Sweet.
And a bonus action. And then I'm going to turn and look at that bloody fish creature that Celestia just attacked, and I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at second level.
Do it.
Uh, 15 plus 8 is 23.
Yeah,
Hit.
you absolutely hit him.
So it's 5d. For 20 points of damage even.
Yeah, you, how do you kill him? What does it look like?
So I stand there and I concentrate for a second, like revving up the guiding, just making it real shiny, and I just like unleash it at him, and I assume he's kind of bleeding chest. I just aim for right where that slash is that Celestia left and just let it.
Wonderful.
Tough luck, chum.
Boo.
Literal
But I'm
chum
fine.
now.
Yeah,
Yep,
but
yep.
bum. Okay. Is that everything you would like to do?
That is all.
That is all. Alright. This shark. How fast can you swim, buddy? Ooh, 40 feet. 30. Well, no one else is around, so he's gonna go after my good friend here. And take a bite at her. And miss. I mean, as long as I miss, you know, as long as I roll shitty across the board, it's fine. Right?
Yeah, it's not favoritism. If
fine.
it sucks for everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck. Alright. This guy up here is... You left him kind of stranded on this island. So he is going to... swim. 15... 30, 35, 40. Oh, he can just get to her.
Accurate, you have inspiration.
Yeah.
You
that
trying to
doesn't
kill your
help.
own character?
No, she's just the only one that they can get to. That'll absolutely hit with the first attack. You watch as he swims, like just darts at her under the water, and bites her. Of course, now I roll really good. Why not? And he's gonna make a claw attack. And we'll miss with that one. As she kind of swims out of the way. This shark is gonna come up and actually is going to... Seeing that you are all... Tina, did you make it in the boat? Did you have enough movement to get in the boat, or are you still in the water?
I'm still in the water.
Okay, it's gonna come up and make an attack on you.
That's cool.
18.
That is my AC.
Alright, ties go to the players. So it just, like, as you're starting to leverage yourself into the boat, it snaps at your heels and misses.
Drop my legs really fast.
This guy is all the way out in the middle of nowhere. So he will just start swimming.
He's like 100 miles from
Just keep swimming.
He's actually going to climb up on this and try and get a better vantage point for all of you. And then it is Orla.
All right, since this fool has gotten very close to me,
You gonna punch a shark?
I'm gonna punch a shark.
Oh, she's gonna punch a shark.
Yes, you are.
Oh no, actually, I don't think I can get to it because I don't have a swim speed. Wait, no. Haha, I can. I was like, oh, she's only got a 25-foot movement because she's a halfling. No, she's a fast halfling. 25
Ooh.
feet.
She's monk. She's got monk shit on top of that.
Yeah. All right, so she's gonna swim over to the other side of the shark. She's gonna punch him in the face.
Doggy paddle.
Yes.
Really fast.
Alright, which shark is that?
That's 19 to hit.
Yeah, you punched a shark.
That's 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then 21 to hit.
I'm gonna yelp. You punched it again.
10 points of damage.
Shit.
Flurry blows. Let's go.
Yeah, fuck it. What else?
Right?
What else are you gonna use them, you know?
Exactly. Punch a shark.
Yeah, gonna go ahead and do that, so I get 2 more attacks.
Jesus.
I never remember how many key points is it. It takes 1.
Takes
yes. Some reason my brain always goes, it's 2 attacks. It's 2 key points.
Nope.
Oh, fuck this die. That's a natural 1.
No.
Alright, we'll go with this guy. So close to a crit. 27 to hit.
Yes.
I rolled a 19. I was son of a bitch. That's where you just need a level of champion fighter, you know?
Yeah.
That's another 10 points of damage.
Yeah. You punched a shark and you killed it.
Excellent. I punched a shark to death.
You punched a shark to death.
Hells yeah.
Yeah. This guy. Which one is this? This guy. Deadsies. Damn. Anything else you want to do?
No, that's
No.
good. That's movement, action, bonus action. So, yeah,
All right.
that's all stuff.
We're gonna zoom in here just a little bit more so that anybody potentially watching can see. Since we're all clustered together a little bit. Okay. This shark. It's gonna take a bite. Try and take a bite out of Current. That'll definitely hit. Um. Damage. You just see bubbles and just like thrashing water as I mangle my own character. Who's dead? It's a hooligan and a shark. Okay. Current is going to look at her spells and her life choices.
Seems legit.
She's gonna Misty Step out of the water. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and over here. And out of that hate circle. That's her bonus action. For her action, fuck it! She'll do an Eldritch Blast or two. Why not?
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. And yeah. Alright, honey. Actually, both those hit. Good job. I just have to find the right damage die. You watch as like this bluish green energy just slams into the water and hits one of the creatures. I just have to figure out which one it is. And that is her. Tekrak. What you doing, buddy?
I'm going to minor illusion again.
Okay.
And in Plug's voice, I am going to say, unless you want to spend the rest of this voyage doing all the work yourselves, get in that water now.
Okay, roll me an intimidation check.
Oh, good. That's... Oh. No, it's the same. 17.
Okay. Again, this time the two women kind of jump. And Rosie goes to like grab some rope and has her hand like ready on her her belt where she has some daggers, and her what is her name? Sandra again just grabs her wrist, and then they start grappling. And you hear Sandra yell, I don't see the captain. Somebody's messing with us.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to move to the railing.
Okay.
And I assume that there's an enemy
Within what?
80 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I
I'll
am gonna
save
try
my
and take a
sharks.
shot with my short bow.
Okay.
All of them are within 80 feet of you.
Yeah, I'll pick one.
Um. Actually, I'm going to. No, I had it open. He's 40 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at the guy nearest me.
Okay, go ahead.
And that is 12.
12 is AC. You hit.
Okay. And that is maximum damage. 10.
That's pretty decent though, man. Good job. Yeah, it's a, what is it, a hand crossbow?
It's a short bow.
Short bow. Yeah, the arrow just goes slicing through the air and just nails him right in the shoulder. And he turns around and he lets out this, like, scream that sounds like it's all just high-pitched and just awful.
Okay. And then I am going to run back to the other side of the ship, out of line of sight.
Okay. No problem. Celestia.
Picking up my bow.
Yes.
Is that just
I'll
reaction?
just go ahead and pick up your bow.
Okay. So I'm gonna just reach into the rowboat and just grab it.
Okay.
Not come out of the water. And swim back over to about here-ish. Let's see. Yeah, probably about here. And I am going to, as my bonus action, cast Lightning Arrow. So
Okay.
she's gonna kind of pull out an arrow, start to draw it back, and the whole thing is start to sizzle. And
Great in the
then
water.
what?
It'll be great in the water.
Yeah, it works really well. And she's gonna aim it at this shark right up there.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
All right. Attack is. Oops, probably should re-equip my bow. There we go. Attack roll is 25.
Okay. Absolutely. hits.
So I need the shark to make a dex save.
Oh, they're really good at that.
And its two friends who are both within 10 feet to also make dex saves.
Okay. First shark. Is it 13?
14 is the save.
So fails. The Sahuagin. 15.
Okay, so he passes.
And a 7 for right shark. So he fails. So
Okay.
both sharks fail.
Both sharks fail. Okay, so
Yes.
shark number 1 takes is 8 and 6 is 14, 20, so 25 lightning damage.
You instantly kill it. Dang.
Second shark takes 2d8, which is 7 plus 4, 11 lightning.
Okay.
And the hooligan take half damage. So he takes 6.
Okay. Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic move. As you watch as electricity just darts across the surface of the water and kind of sizzles and Steams.
Kind of smells like fish, but actually
Mhm.
slightly better
Yeah,
than it normally does.
freshly cooked
Yeah,
fish. Absolutely.
fresh shark,
Fresh shark.
fresh cooked shark.
All right.
Well, we were running low on food, so
There you go.
It's pre-grilled.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you would like to do with your turn? Okay, Iris.
Orla punch the sharks.
Okay.
Pepper strike is
Okay. I will. Oh, fuck. I will give inspiration to Orla.
Okay.
Just with a little ditty that I can't think of at the moment, and then again, I'm just gonna use Guiding Bolt at this guy here.
All right.
At second level, is it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a natural one. Misses.
It
Oh.
actually like hits some of the wood that near current and where current standing.
Trying to stand in a tiny rowboat, and people are making waves, and she got knocked off balance.
Oh.
And bonus action, no movement, and action. Yep, that's it.
Okay. That guy's dead. This Sahuagin is this guy? Yeah. He's going to 5, 10. Crawl up on this platform and get in Current's face.
What the hell?
Actually, can he get to you?
I don't think. I think they don't like current.
Actually, no. He's not going to go after Current. You shot him in the face. You shot him with lightning.
I mean,
And he
technically
looks
I shot
over.
his shark with lightning.
Technically, you did
He
shoot
was
his
just
shark.
standing too close.
You did shoot his pet.
that's worse.
Yeah.
You hurt my pet. That's
You hurt my
worse.
pet. He is going to, yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35. Yeah. He is going to get in your face, Celestia, and snarl in a language you don't understand. And take a swing at you. First one, he's going to try and bite you. But a 13 is gonna miss.
He's gotta clean those.
And then he will try and take an attack with his spear. And a 17 will miss. Jesus. Shark is dead. This Sahuagin. What's the distance? Five, 15.
There are too many lines on the
20.
screen right now, guys. I'm concerned.
Yeah, actually, he can get to you. He's going to leap into the water and swim towards the boat and reach up and go for Iris.
No.
I will say, Dustin, what's quarter cover? +2 to AC?
I think so.
Alright, Iris, I will say you get quarter cover because you are in the boat. And it is trying to reach up and get to you.
Oh, +2 AC.
Yeah, +2 to your AC. Will a 20 hit? Dirty 20.
Yup.
Okay. You take 4 points of slashing damage as it reaches up with its claws and slashes at you.
Rude.
And then 21 will hit then as it sinks down into the water and jets back up and tries to spear you
Also rude.
for 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. As the boat starts to rock and wobble beneath your feet. Yeah.
12.
You managed to keep your balance, luckily.
Well,
Alright, Orla.
All right, she's gonna swim. Oh, she's gonna check the right button. And then she's gonna swim over here. She's gonna punch this guy.
Okay.
Punching things is fun. Another natural one. Dice.
that was advantage too.
Oh,
You're
I do have
flanking.
advantage.
And aren't you a halfling?
Oh my god, I rolled 2 natural ones.
You're a half. Oh,
shit.
she's not a
You're a
Lightfoot
half-
halfling. Are you a Lightfoot
Oh.
halfling?
I'm a Lightfoot halfling. Is that?
Yeah, you get to
Yeah.
roll the one.
Yeah.
That's the good kind of halfling that doesn't roll ones.
That's the...
So does that mean she gets to reroll both of them? Because it was advantage?
No, you only get to
You
reroll.
only get to roll one.
Just one. Okay.
Yeah.
Half
So
of
try
shit.
one more time.
Jesus criminy. All right, that's better. 24 to hit.
Yes.
You don't have to go into jail now. Congrats.
24 absolutely hits.
Good job
He
on
got his
meeting the
life
bare
together.
minimum requirements.
8 points of damage.
Wonderful.
And second attack. Math 24 to hit.
Yep.
10 points of damage.
Okay.
And fuck it, let's just flurry of blows.
All right.
Oops. Uh, 21 to hit. Um, 7 points of damage.
How do you want to rip this thing apart?
Okay. I'm just gonna dart up behind it. It's this, tiny little blur in the ocean and just like waist height because it's so much taller than me. I'm just basically like kidney punching it until like the internal bleeding just does him in.
Yep. And he
Like,
just kind of
kidney
like starts
punch through
floating
it.
to the surface.
From my
Yes.
side, I literally just see this thing all of a sudden
Yep.
bob and kind of like turn over.
Pretty much. Pretty
Um,
much.
And I do have one more attack, so I'm just gonna
You do?
move another 5
Yeah.
feet and
Do it.
punch this guy.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
That's a natty 20.
Oh shit.
Hey.
15 points of damage.
All right. Damn.
That's all I got.
Okay. Iris, you see as you recover your balance and look around trying to find kind of a way to back up as much as possible, you see a very large shark about the size of your boat start careening up from the depths.
Oh yeah.
And it is going to actually make a ramming attack on your rowboat.
Can I like shout out?
Shh.
Big
Four.
shark.
Big Shark is going to make a grapple, I guess. It doesn't really it's gonna attack the boat. It'll attack the boat, we'll just say that. And it'll definitely hit. With a 19 on the
Dex
die.
save dice out.
Get your deck save dice out, did you just
Yeah,
say?
get your deck save dice out.
You gotta make me make a deck save again right now.
I've gotta make a deck save. Yeah, as it does a crap ton of damage to the rowboat. 13 points of damage to the rowboat. And you just you hear all the planks crunching. Go ahead and make me a deck save.
Shit.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Yeah,
27.
you are still in the boat. You're not quite sure if the jaws of the shark are around the boat, but you are still in the boat. Good job. This little reef shark is gonna come over to Orla and try and bite you.
It's unnecessary.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. For 7 points of piercing damage as it comes up behind you and just chomps. Bro's dead. And
Alright, big shark. Give me the belt. Help.
you say current big shark and she goes, Iris, big fish man. As a
Amazing.
very large fish man bursts out of the water and will yeah, I think he can get close enough to her. Oh yeah. And he's gonna make his attacks. And what is your AC? 17. So both of those miss. Well, that's good. And that misses. He's still getting used to the standing on shit. It's okay, buddy. Current, having burned one of her pack slots already, is going to try and cast Minds. Try and cast Mind Sliver on this guy. Because he's big, and she's not a fan. And he needs to make an intelligence save. And I'm pretty sure succeeds. Yep, succeeds. Cool. She goes, uh-oh. Guys. And, that's our turn. Takrak.
Okay.
It does not seem like your minor illusions are working.
No, it doesn't.
I will say that you hear Iris's yells, and suddenly you realize your captain is in trouble.
This big bit of the wrecked ship over here on the rocks, that is in fact out of the water, right?
Yeah, that's out of the water.
Okay. How far would I have to swim in order to get there?
From where you are currently, 5, 10. I would say.
I just don't know if where I'm at is actually scale.
Yeah, I'll say that the ship, your ship is about there. So I would say it's about 50 feet to get to where my cursor is.
Okay.
Which is where, unless you want to try and climb rocks, which I would make you do, a check for.
Okay.
Or if you want to try and get on, like, these rocks, I would just make you get a check.
Yeah, I'm gonna head for these rocks.
Okay.
My regular movement is 40 feet. Can I just take a full round just to get to here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And I will do that.
Okay.
And bonus action,
I'm sorry, you cut out?
I'm gonna hide.
Okay.
Cunning
Go ahead
action.
and roll me a stealth check. Where are you hiding? Is it like a
I'm just
billion
gonna try and hide
behind the rock?
like in and behind the rocks.
Okay, what'd you roll?
A 32.
Fuck's sake.
Did you roll a natty 20?
Yeah, it's a nat 20.
God damn, and
Yeah.
I didn't
rogues!
want to rub it in.
Rogues. Unfucking believable.
What did you roll? Into the future.
Into the future. Into an alternate reality. Alright. Celestia with Iris up on deck.
Just to clarify, since I had to step out for a second.
Yes.
Another one of these creatures showed up.
A much larger fishman showed
A
up,
much larger fish man.
and
Okay.
a much larger shark.
Yes, the shark I saw, the much larger fish man is new.
Yes, much larger fishman.
Noticeably larger fish. Okay, that's good.
Yes.
That's fine. Okay, so we dealt with the other ones, and yeah, we are going to since I had to drop Zephyr Strike in order to cast with lightning. I am going to once again bonus action and throw that up.
Okay, awesome. Do you have a good spell?
Yes, it is wonderful. I'd really, really, really like it. And I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to go for the giant dude.
Do it.
Because why the hell not? Also, everyone's picking on Current, which is really mean.
She's in the middle of everything. I can't help it.
And I will use my advantage on the roll,
Okay.
which will be a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll absolutely hit.
And the second attack will be 20.
Okay, yep, that'll hit as well.
Okay, first tail. 10 plus extra d8 was crappy roll is 11 damage.
Okay.
Second attack is 8 damage. So
Got
a
it.
total of 19. And then I'm going to take my large amount of movement and get over to these rocks.
Okay.
This one specifically right here. And if I need to spend an extra 5 feet, 10 feet to climb out of the water, I'm going to climb up on it.
Sounds good.
All right. And get up here. Okay. I am good.
Okay. Iris. What's your play?
Okay. I am going to pick up my lute
Okay.
and start playing a song. Sounds like Fighter by Christina Aguilera. And I'm gonna cast motivational speech at 4th level,
Alright.
and all of my allies within 60 feet get 10 temporary hit points.
Wonderful.
So how does jumping work? Is it your movement, or do you have to... I am just not clear how it you have to go.
So, fuck. I can never remember the jumping. So you can jump a number of feet equal to your strength score.
If you move at least 10
So I
feet
jump backwards every time.
before. Yeah.
So you have to
So
have a running jump.
Okay.
Um,
I'm not
So-
gonna then.
so you could start at one end of the ship, one end of the rowboat, run your 10 feet and then jump to the rock. You would get, because resounding leap gets you something, right?
Well, but my strength score is -1.
So you would roll.
Well,
You'd be
your
able to.
strength score is 8.
Your strength
So you
score.
would
It's
get-
9, but sure. But yeah, okay. So my
Yeah.
strength score is 9.
So you'd be able to get. You'd be able to get this. Yeah, this far, basically. What does the resounding bound get you?
Mirthful leaps.
Mirthful leaps.
It gives me
Mad
an extra
hops.
D8 on my jump
Gotcha.
of movement. However,
Yeah, so
I will-
you'd be able to jump, and you would be able to clear 9 plus a d8 feet.
yeah, which is not far enough. So I instead will just use my bonus action. Still check. 60 feet. And I will give inspiration to Celestia.
Okay.
What's your inspiration die?
It's 1d10.
Okay. Thank you.
I think all three of you have it now.
That's a
Yes.
percentile die.
All right. Is that the rest of your turn then, my friend?
Yes, that is
Okay.
right.
That guy's dead. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. That guy's alive. And he is gonna focus on Orla because she hit him. Orla, have you taken damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't forget, everybody add 10 temporary hit points.
Yes. The bite attack misses again. And I'm gonna assume a 12 misses on its spear attack. That's really where my dice are. That's cool. You guys can go. Yeah, he misses. Kick his ass.
And I'm next? Oh, gosh.
You are
I thought
next.
there was someone in between us.
No.
Yeah,
You
he
done killed him.
attacks me, misses me, and I'm just gonna go for it. A 20. Yeah. 20 math is my 25 to hit.
Yes, 25. It does hit.
And I doubt an 11 hits.
11 will just miss.
All right, so that one sucked.
I have inspiration if you want to use it.
Oh,
11.
indeed I do. Yeah. So that 11 becomes a 19.
That does hit.
All right. Then that is 14 points of damage between the two attacks.
Okay.
And then yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna keep burning through key points. I never
mean, why
use all of my
not?
resources, and I need to just get better about using them.
I'm so bad about that. I'm like, but what if I need it more later?
Later. Guys, it's a one shot and it's 9:30. You're not gonna need it more later.
19 on the first attack and
that one hits.
16 on the second.
Hold off rolling the damage on the second.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, we'll just you needed the one hit. You needed the one to hit him.
Well,
I can
not if I
guarantee
don't
you're
roll
gonna-
very well. 6?
He had 1 hit point. So
Oh,
yes.
okay. Okay. Yes. Then yeah, can I just use that roll on the Sharky Shark?
Yeah, I will say you can use the roll on the shark.
Cool. Then that is 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, she just punches him real quick,
punching
and then like
sharks.
as he, yep, and as he is like falling into the water, she just like kicks the shark in the face on the side.
Amazing. Amazing. All right. It is the giant shark's turn. Ooh, large boy. Oh. Hold, please. He's real large.
Oh.
And big boy. And he is going to no, you don't want to go up. What? Why know what key I had to hit to get him to point upward? Right air on the arrow keys. What? That's fine. He is going to swim under the boat. I will say kind of knocking it. So, Iris, give me another deck save.
17.
I will get you in this fucking water, so help me God. That was an easy one.
So hard. She's trying
It's
so
so
hard to go in.
And I'm just gonna pile all the tokens on top of everybody. I'm gonna say he can get to you, Orla. And he's gonna take a bite at you.
He's gonna swallow me whole.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
that's
real
a
big.
Singular piece of sushi.
Oh yeah.
21 to hit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, not if I roll semi-garbage. 60. 22 points of piercing damage.
The heck?
He just chomps down on you and just shakes you around a little bit.
That's super rude.
Mm-hmm. Just because I like killing his friends. Like, calm down.
The reef shark. Nobody's in
His
his
friend started this fight.
The reef shark's gonna attack you too, because you're the only thing in the water. Oh god.
I'm a fool. Awesome.
I mean, 15.
Nope, AC is 16.
Damn. Yeah, he misses. As you're being like shaken around, he goes to chomp at you and misses. The big Sahuagin is going to try and attack Current again. Let's try this again. First attack. Will hit. What's your AC, baby? 17. Yeah. First one hits. Second one misses. But the third one absolutely hits with a 19 on the die. So. Four and 2d8. Oh, you're fine. 9, 10, 13. Whew. You watch as this thing manages to sink its teeth into her shoulder and jam the trident into her gut. And for shits and giggles. Yeah, they both manage to stay afloat on the floating debris. Her turn. She's going to get the fuck out of there. What is she gonna do? She is going to... Yeah, she's gonna Dimension Door. Come over here. Boop. Join everybody on this rock. And burn her second pack slot. But it is what it is. Better than dying. Alright.
How bad she look right now?
Those 10 temporary hit points from Iris really helped.
Okay.
She doesn't look that bad. Attack rack. It's your turn, buddy.
Okay. The boards around the top and left side of the map. Is that something that I would be across if I got over there?
Yeah. At some point, I may make you make a dexterity saving throw, but yeah.
Okay. Then stop me when you want me to make an athletics check. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will have to jump in. I will have to get into the water here.
Mm-hmm.
So 35, 45. Uh, 50, 55, 60, 65, 75. I'll stay here.
Okay.
And bonus action hide again.
Alright, roll me a stealth check.
$16.
Okay. Alright, that's your turn, my friend. Celestia.
Okay. Well, mostly because I can. Celestia is going to. Is this like a little, like, just a little space in between these rocks?
Yeah, it's like a little hop.
Like it would be a step across?
Yeah.
Okay. She's going to step across here, and as she does, she's going to go invisible.
Okay.
And use Nature's Veil.
Alright.
So she will be invisible until the end of her next turn, I believe. Or no, start of my next turn. Start of my next turn? Yes, start of my next turn.
Okay.
And am I correct that when you are invisible, you get advantage on your
Attack rolls.
Attack rolls.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And she is going to continue shooting at this big boy.
Do it.
Which is really, really, really good that I have rolled an advantage, because that was a natural 1 on the first and a 17 on the second.
17 on it.
And the second one is a 24 to hit.
That'll absolutely hit as well.
Okay, so 8 and 4 is 12 on the first. So 24 points of damage. Total.
Alright. On the guy on the raft? Or on the
On
debris?
the guy on the raft, the big
Got it.
big guy. And I will are these rocks all the same level, roughly speaking?
Yeah, roughly.
Okay. Then I will I'm going to move a little bit closer to Current.
Okay.
You know, just in case she happens
Just
to,
in case.
just in case. Everything seems to be gunning for.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
She seems to be attracting the creatures, and then that is my turn.
Okay. Iris.
Okay. I'm gonna put my loot on my back, and I'm gonna turn around and reach out, pointing towards the big fish boy over here, and I need him to make a con save.
Okay. Oh, that's a 6. Oh, awesome. 12.
He does not save. It was a 16. And I cast Light at 4th level.
Shit.
Ooh.
That is 8d8.
Fuck.
Amount of 8. Save. "42 points of necrotic damage."
Holy shit, how do you want to do this?
I just want to, like, look at him and kind of look at Orla and be like, "You really need to get out of here," and just... And the green energy just kind of comes off my hand and surrounds him.
Very nice. You watch as all the moisture is sucked out of this creature, and he starts to look a little bit like the dried jerky that you guys eat as your rations. And the dried husk just rocks back and forth and then falls into the water and just kind of floats there.
He just kind of looks at him and goes,
Wonderful. Anything else you would like to do?
Is Orla within 5 feet of me?
I will say yes.
As bone, actually, no, I can't do that. Sorry, I'm thinking of my druid, where she can heal as a bonus action. Sorry,
It's all good.
drum a little tune, give you answer.
Cool, thanks.
And that was my last inspiration point, so use a 12. And that's my turn.
All right. Orla.
As Iris casts Blight and Orla sees the big thing just essentially instantly die, she just goes, "Lead with that next time."
Just trying to help you.
Oh, no, if I move, then that guy gets an attack of opportunity. I keep forgetting there's a baby shark also in my face, so I'm
Yep.
just gonna punch the baby shark.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yep.
That's a natty 20. Kind of wish it was on the big shark, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
14 points of damage.
Yeah, you punch it right in the nose and you feel all of the soft cartilage that sharks are made out of just like collapse beneath your fist. And he super dead.
Okay, he's a big boy. I'm trying to figure out how to flank with this giant thing. I need to be like
yeah.
here. No, like here, right?
One of these two, yeah, here.
Okay.
Which
I have enough movement.
you should be able to do.
Yes. Well, because I don't have a swim speed, so every foot is 2
Oh,
feet.
yes.
So no, I don't have enough movement to do that.
I mean, you could just punch him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna punch him, but I was trying to get advantage on punching him. You know. Alright. Second attack. 17 to hit.
Will hit.
Okay. Well, that's 8 points of damage. I would also like him to make a con save for Stunning Strike.
Stunning strike. Bane of my existence. Con save. 12's probably not gonna make it.
Nope. DC is 14. So he is stunned, which means I have advantage now when I use another key point to Flurry of Blows.
Yes.
Didn't have to move. Kind of forgot about that. Haven't played a monk in a while. 27 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
6 points of damage.
Okay.
And oh, fuck you. It was a 20, and then the other die hit it and knocked it over. Son of a bitch. Yeah. 19.
19 will hit.
And that is another 6 points of damage.
And that's all for you?
Yes.
Giant Shark is stunned, can't do anything. Karen's gonna do her trademark move.
Tentacle?
No. She
Eldritch
should do the
Blast.
tentacle. She should do the tentacle. I forgot the tentacle mini, so she's just gonna Eldritch Blast. Also because I'm running far too much shit as it is, I can't keep track of her fucking...
That's fair. You don't need to
Over
add
there.
more complications.
No. Both of those will hit, though. 4, 8, 10, 18 points. Nice.
And did she roll with advantage?
She
Oh,
did
yeah,
not.
because he's stunned.
Get a natty.
She did not get a natty.
Oh.
That's okay. She still did 18 points of damage to the thing. She Eldritch
yeah?
Blasts.
He's-
And Takrak!
Come, little friend.
Come on, man!
All
Get
right.
your little feet over here!
I was going to sneak up behind the big guy and stab him a bunch.
I tried so
Sorry.
hard to get you on the battlefield!
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I ain't going in the water.
Well, that sucks for you.
So I am going to fire my short bow at the big shark.
Okay.
So you get sneak attack this time.
I am within 30 feet. I will bonus action hide first just to make sure.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
22.
Yeah, you hide from the shark.
I hide from the shark.
Good job.
That would be a 23 or less. I'm sure 23 hits.
A 23 absolutely hits.
So that is 10 damage plus whatever my sneak attack is 5d6.
Billion.
Hells yes.
That is a total of 31 damage.
Alright,
Shit.
damn.
That
Damn!
rogue though.
That rogue, though. Fucking quarter of its hit points. Jesus. Anything else you would like to do, sir?
Nope, that's it.
Celestia.
Okay, I suddenly appear.
Fuck! Damn it!
Sorry. And yeah, looking around, see just apparently a shark.
Yep.
Just a big ass shark.
Well, there's a giant wad of fish jerky on the raft.
Yeah, well, later. And yeah, I will go and shoot the shark.
Shoot the shark.
Shoot into the water at the shark.
You get advantage. Well, yeah, you get advantage.
I get
Easily.
advantage.
Easily
It's-
stunned.
That's
Stunned.
right.
Technically disadvantage because you're shooting through water, but I don't. Fuck it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine. Shoot it with advantage. Kill this thing.
Oh, okay. 22.
With your guys' bonuses, this thing's got an AC of 13. I'm pretty sure you would hit it
And
anyway.
22 and 24.
Yeah.
5 and 4 is 9. And you, God, I roll like crap today. 15 points.
Very nice. Yeah, it is bleeding real bad. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think that is gonna be it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Iris.
Okay. I will. Okay. He is 5 or 10 feet away from me.
5. I will say he's adjacent to you.
So if I cast something, it's at disadvantage, right?
Yes, unless it's a save. If it's like an attack spell, it'd be disadvantage. Well, it'd be advantage
since he's-
because you get stunned.
So it's just
so straight roll.
right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna guiding bolt at first level.
Okay.
See if I can.
Right down into the water.
I'm in the water.
That was a natural one.
God damn it!
It just probably like goes right over him.
The
lobbed it too
water
hard.
is the displacement
It's
of
really
water.
rocky.
Yeah, the boat is still moving. It's fine. It happens.
And then it's my turn. I don't have
Okay.
bonus action.
Orla,
All right. Keep punching a shark.
punch that shark.
25 for the first attack.
Yep.
10 points of damage.
Okay.
26 for the
Yep.
next attack to hit. Another 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And fuck it, let's just keep flurry of blows. Just burn through them. 19 to hit.
Yep.
Only 6 points of damage that time. 23 to hit.
Yep.
And 10 points of damage.
Shit.
And can he do a con save?
Yeah. 16.
Does he get disadvantage on those when he's stunned? I don't remember.
No, because it's the start of your
No,
next-
it's just strength and dexterity stuff. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he's no longer stunned.
Whew. Nope. I want him to be there. Just not be stunned. Alright. It's his turn.
Oh, he's gonna eat me.
Yeah, at first he was gonna leave, but then you stunned him, so now he's gonna try and eat you. 24 will hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 25 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a acrobatics check for me as it tries to grapple you.
Oh, really? Fuck you, dice. 12.
Forget you have inspiration.
I have inspiration. I'm so inspired. 15.
It rolled a 15 for its athletic check, and ties go to the player, so you do not get bitten and grappled in its mouth.
She's like, I fit too well in there. No, thank you.
Like holding it like back.
Oh, man. Alright. Current, my love. Fucking finish this, please, for the love of God.
It's the bard's job to remind everybody that they have inspiration.
It's true. It's true. She succeeds on both of those. And sorry guys, I hate when NPCs take the kill, but I'm ending this.
She's not
As-
really an NPC. She's
She's
here.
not.
Right?
She's Current. You guys watch as Current, bleeding and a little pissed off, just unleashes another volley of Eldritch blasts into the water and just lights this thing up. And it,
Big skull.
yeah, that's a big skull.
Wow.
And it just like, it kind of like flips it, and then the buoyancy of a dead shark just flips it on its back, and it just kind of starts floating.
Oof.
I'll once it's dead, I'll reach my hand down into the water to help Orla out. If you want some help back up into the boat.
Yes, thank you.
And I will, as I grab your hand, cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on you.
Yay.
Yeah. How does Current look overall?
She's okay. She doesn't look that
18 points of healing.
She doesn't look
Okay.
terrible.
bad. No, she doesn't look terrible.
Stabbed a few times.
She did,
Uh,
but some of that stabbing was with those 10 hit points, so.
That's
Might
fair.
I-
I will just walk over then and cast Cure Wounds on her.
Can I roll perception to see if I notice Takrak there?
Second level.
Sure.
Because why the fuck not? And I still rolled crap, so it doesn't really matter.
That is an 18.
Dustin, what was your hide check?
I think my most recent hide check was
22, I think.
no, it was garbage. It was
Like
like
16.
17 or
So, yeah, something like that.
Is Tekrak still hiding? Like, I assume he's still hiding and just kind of making himself not known at this point?
Yeah, as soon as like everybody else relaxes, I shout out to the group that the rest of the crew refused to help. Except
Shocking.
for one. Was it Rosie?
Yeah, Rosie.
Yeah. The halfling was going to help, but she was prevented from doing so. We should teach the rest of the crew a lesson to defy their captain.
Iris like
Awkward look.
Takrak, come get in the boat. And just look at Orla and say, don't mean to be mean. We really need to get rid of most of them.
I overheard Plug specifically say that that we should all be left to die.
They all eat the soup, right?
Yes.
I mean, I don't really know how to make poison, but I don't like eating it.
Excuse me as I look up my character's alignment. Neutral good. Mm. Mm.
I'm also neutral good, to be fair. So she doesn't like people being mean.
Well, I agree with the sentiment. Let's at least get to our meetup point. It'll be a lot easier to get there with more hands on deck to get the ship there.
If they try to kill us before that.
If they try to kill us before that, then we'll kill them first, but we don't have to start the fight.
Also, it'd be really hard for them to take the ship all the way to port with 5 people missing.
Mm.
We can sail the ship with 6 people.
But they can't. How many do they have right now?
6.
Do they have 6? Including Rosie.
Including Rosie, they have.
Yeah, they have 6, including Rosie. So we just
Yeah.
need to get Rosie over to our side.
You wanted to help. Well, maybe we just need to get back to the ship.
Yeah. Speaking of, gonna look back toward the ship.
Ship's still there.
Ship is still there? It hasn't like started to fly the hell away from.
Nope, ship is still there.
Looks the same, not on fire or anything.
Nope.
Okay.
It could be on fire. Just
You know, not like
I can do
slowly
that.
set the ship on fire.
Sure. I'm a dragon.
This is very true.
And he kind of does like that shifty eye thing.
Crack.
I'm picturing like Mushu now, basically.
Yes.
Kinda.
So
Crack, one that wanted to help us. We should be nice to her, but
Okay,
maybe
I rolled a 10 deception to say I'm a dragon.
I mean,
good.
my passive wisdom is a 12.
Yeah,
Passive
mine is
insight-
12.
passive
nobody
insight's a
nobody believes
16.
you. Nobody believes you.
We don't just keep talking. We just blow past that.
hmm You're like, oh, that's good, honey. That's great, honey. Good job.
Of course you are.
Of course you are. Good job.
So should we
Crack,
like
maybe just don't prank the one that wanted to
Is-
help us.
If anybody tries to pat me on the head, bite them.
Oh, no, Orla would never do that because she hates when people do that to her. That's fucking rude.
It's true. It is rude.
should we like
Maybe.
gather shit?
Also, Orla and Takrak are the same size.
Oh shit, that's right.
I mean, I don't care so much about gathering stuff anymore. But I guess it would help if we had stuff.
I mean,
No.
we could maybe gather some stuff and then tell them that we didn't gather stuff.
There can't they see?
Well, we don't have to give them the most valuable
Mhm.
stuff.
People
Okay.
believe you when you tell them things too.
I did find that creative spirit.
Okay.
I'm sure that will be enough to distract them, at least initially. And if there's anything that we choose to keep private, that's on us.
I could make them all take a cat nap thinking that they're getting short rest. We can just throw them overboard and sail away.
We
What is
should
her expression as she
stab
says
them in
this?
the sleep, then throw 'em.
She's just kind of like she's kind of moony and like serious looking, but he it might be a joke, but she also thinks they're really mean.
Okay.
Orla's
She's
looking
like-
around like she's not saying it, but she's thinking, this kid needs a freaking psychiatrist or something.
This is like she's speaking in like Feywild Pleasant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Horror
She's
movie
neutral
with like
good,
the
but
tilt
she's like
and the smile.
fey neutral.
Neutral could but make it Fey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole different alignment right there.
Can I dive down to that area now that there's not, a shit ton
Yeah.
of things trying to eat us?
Yes, I will
And
say.
just go see what those people said.
Yes, I will
What the turtle
say.
said.
Since it's 10 o'clock, we will wrap this up a little bit.
Mhm.
You dive down and you find a chest that had kind of sunken into the sand and settled. As you bring it up, it is pretty weighty. Like the only reason, like it seems to have enough air in it to keep it, like once you dislodge it, it kind of floats a little bit, but it needs some help to get out.
I ask Curran. I'm like waving to her as I'm trying to like
Yeah.
swim with it with one hand.
And she actually does like the whatever spell she has all three of the like create, manipulate water spells, so she just helps kind of move things along. I will
Is that like a treasure chest?
yeah, it looks like one, like similar. It looks fancy, like there are belongings that it looks like it belongs to someone, not so much like a shipping container kind of crate.
Okay, so the ship is like 80 feet away from us or so. Is that correct?
Like 50, yeah.
Can I hold on to the side of the chest and dimension door into the area of the ship where Takrak was hiding with the chest?
Sure.
I
Yes,
do
you
that.
can. Okay.
I will hop in the water and I just tell Celestia, when I count to 3, let go of the chest. And I just say 1, 2, 3, and then just and pretty well and then so that's one of my 5th level spells.
You better not
Um,
stole that chest.
and then I will, so that the rest of the crew doesn't know, I will use my last 5th level spell to dimension door back.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. You guys make it. You managed to make it in and out. They are all upper decks. The rest of you take your time to scour the rest of the floating debris and find you've got the large crate that Iris found earlier. I will give you the list of what's in these offline. But you find an additional large crate that looks similar to the one that was holding the liquor. That smells more like spices. I will say 2 smaller chests that look like not quite shoebox size, but like actually you could carry. Like one person could carry on their own. You find 2 of those. The big chest, and I think that's so the 2 large crates, 2 small chests, and then the large chests. Yep, that's all you find. The rest is either damaged, destroyed, or otherwise just debris. And I will say that you guys get the majority of it. The smaller chests are easy to get into the rowboat. And although the rowboat looks like it's starting to take on a little bit of water, and otherwise the rest of the two crates are light enough to be able to float alongside the rowboat / those with magic that can manipulate water otherwise or swim are able to get everything, kind of buoyed together.
Or we go back to the ship. I tell him, I hid the chest on the ship. Maybe Takrak can help watch it as he causes havoc for Master Plug. And I just thought that it would be. You said not to tell them about the most valuable things. There's probably golden.
It's really quick thinking, but and as we're getting, do we know if they saw Takrak?
He's really good at hiding.
That's true. I didn't quite notice him until we started speaking at the end.
Neither did I.
Okay.
Guess we have a mutiny to plan.
I suppose so.
And with that, that is where we will leave it for the evening.
Hey.
Opa.
Hooray!
Thanks everyone for hanging out, playing pirates. Again, next week we will be probably taking a break. And then the week after we should be back in Tal'Dorei. And yeah. Otherwise, if we are not in Tal'Dorei, we will be with pirates and we will pick up from here. Depending on who DMs. I may DM, someone else may DM. We'll just pick it up as we go along. But yeah. So thanks everybody that joined and watched and hung out. And keep an eye out for Extra Life stuff.
Yes, we'll be posting that more often now that we're
Yes.
starting to get closer.
Much closer.
Too close.
Too close. All right. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.